All right, we are going to get you out to our teammates and friends. Ian Eagle, take it away.
All right, Taylor, it's game night here on Prime, and a big night in the Big Apple. We can finally officially say happy holidays to everybody out there. Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks, they have been basically unbeatable here at the Garden. 8-1 this season. Tonight, Giannis Antetokounmpo, he is back as the Bucks try to snap a 6-game losing streak. It's the Emirates NBA Cup, presented on Prime. East Group C, Milwaukee and New York, with major cup implications tonight at MSG. Let's take you through the scenarios. What's at stake here tonight for the Knicks? A victory, they clinched the group. The Bucks would be eliminated. The Heat would remain alive for a wild card. Milwaukee gets a win, and the Heat clinch the group. The Knicks are eliminated, and the Bucks would stay in the hunt for a wild card in the Cup. Welcome courtside, everybody. It's Ian Eagle, Stan Van Gundy, Cassidy Hubbard, the rest of our NBA on Prime crew. This is exactly what the NBA envisioned when they came up with this idea for the NBA Cup. This is the final night of group play, and there is a lot on the line around the league.
Yeah, absolutely. There's 3 other games head-to-head for group wins. In the East, Orlando at Detroit, winner wins the group. In Oklahoma City, Phoenix at Oklahoma City, the winner wins, and San Antonio at Denver. Those are all for group wins.
Well, the added layer of intrigue tonight, it's the return of the Greek Freak. He is back from the groin injury, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, he returns at the right time for Milwaukee.
Well, any time is the right time for Antetokounmpo to play, but look at the numbers he's putting up. 31, 11, and 7 across the board. 21.7 points a game in the paint. That would be the second best ever. And he leads the league in fast break points as well at 6.5 a game. He gets 37% of Milwaukee's buckets while he's on the floor. That's the highest total in the league.
Moments ago, Cassidy Hubbard with the head coach of the Bucks, Doc Rivers.
Thanks, Ian. Doc, with Giannis available tonight, what's the plan to manage his workload as he comes back from that groin strain?
Yeah, well, I think it's twofold. One, there's a minute restriction, which we won't share, but there is a minute restriction. And then two, just with our eyes, we have to be very careful. This is a strain. It's not like a break. So strains, you have to watch and see if there's anything. We're going to be very conservative.
And with the wild card still in sight, what are the challenges that the Knicks pose tonight for you guys?
Well, they're just a very good offensive basketball team. They push the ball up the floor, they spread the floor, they attack at all the positions. I think Carl and Jalen have kind of got their groove back from earlier in the year, and so that's the biggest challenge for us. We just got to take them out of transition as much as possible.
Thanks for your time. Good luck tonight,
All right,
Doc.
Thanks.
Ian, Stan.
All right, Cassidy, and we're going to swing it over to the Knicks. Jalen Brunson, his numbers this season have been outstanding. His numbers as a Knick against the Bucks, they've stood out as well.
Wow, the last 9 games against the Bucks, he's averaged 36 points a game, shooting over 50% from the floor. He has been a menace to the Milwaukee Bucks.
So there you have it for Brunson and the Knicks. This is a team that has performed so well here at home. The other part of the equation with the NBA Cup, Stan, you have teams rooting for teams that they normally would not root for based on the fact that they could benefit.
Oh, absolutely, and we'll toss it back to Udonis Haslem. Look, he was part of Heat teams that played some playoff series against the Bucks. Udonis, how often do you find yourself rooting for the Milwaukee Bucks?
Never rooting for the Milwaukee Bucks, Stan. You know I'm loyal to the soil, baby.
You're watching a special presentation of the NBA on Prime.
There we go.
Close on a sledgehammer. Ridiculous! Oh yeah! Jumper.
The clock is laughing in life.
Jalen Brunson.
On my own, here we go.
What a play! Another 3. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Wow! What a shot! Deep one. Bingo! Jalen Brunson from downtown.
set to go. Welcome to Emirates NBA Cup with coverage on Prime, presented by Capital One Venture X. Madison Square Garden, the site for the Bucks and the Knicks. It's the second of 3 meetings this season. This one could determine who moves on in Group C in the East. Both teams are 2-1 in NBA Cup play, but the Knicks would guarantee themselves a spot with a win. Bucks still need some help, even with a victory. Check out tonight's starting lineups presented by Capital One Venture X. For the Bucks, yeah, the man in the middle in that starting lineup is Giannis and he is back. Gary Trent, Ryan Rollins, AJ Green, Miles Turner round out the 5. The Knicks with Brunson, Hart, Towns, McBride, and Bridges. They have dealt with injuries. OG Anunoby expecting an update on his status on Sunday. Head coach of the Knicks is Mike Brown. He's been happy with what he's seen defensively. He believes, though, there's still another level that they can get to in that area. And for the Bucks, he's a former New York Knick. Doc Rivers played 2 years with the Knicks from 92 to 94. Now in his 27th season as a head coach in the NBA.
His 7th most wins all time, 1,170 wins. Incredible career he's had.
The Bucks have dropped 6 in a row, 4 without Giannis. They had their first ever loss in NBA Cup group stage play the other night, a 106-103 defeat in Miami.
Yeah, after winning their first 10 pool play games. And of course, they're the defending champion, but in a very precarious position tonight. They have to win to even have a chance, and that certainly won't guarantee them anything. They need some help.
So it is the Bucks and the Knicks with Curtis Blair, Brent Barnaky, Michael Smith, our officiating crew. Emirates NBA Cup action. The final night of group play is underway.